Hello, welcome to the RC Pilot's Log. My name's Rob. This is the first episode of my Aerotetris CASA C-101 Aviojet project. From all of the airframe kits Aerotetris make, I chose the CASA C-101 because it's the closest thing to my favourite jet, the BAE Hawk. Who doesn't love the red arrows? As a kid I remember being able to sit in one at an air show and it left a lasting impression. The Hawk is definitely on my list of models to fly before I die, and if Aerotetris do decide to make one, consider me in. Aerotetris' 6-axis CNC hot wire cutter is capable of an accuracy of 1/10 of a millimetre, and it cuts sheets of styrofoam at up to 165° inclination. Providing a model kit in profile sections enables Aerotetris to sculpt not only accurate external dimensions, but internal mouldings and cavities, which while taking more time and care to assemble, should provide a superior finish and a higher performing model. So this is it then, the Aerotetris CASA C-101 Aviojet. 178 pieces of precision cut XPS foam on 6 sheets with a total cutting distance of 248 metres. My first challenge was moving the individual sheets without some of the sections falling out. A simple flat surface works to slide the sheet onto. I had this insulation board to hand, but something thinner and flatter would be better. Aerotetris send part reference and schematic sheets for each model, and the first task is to number each of the 178 pieces, then separate them into their component groups such as wings, fuselage, stabiliser and so on. I was hesitant to remove the first few pieces so as not to damage them, but this foam is very resilient, and once I had developed a technique it was a lot quicker. Unfortunately, I did crack section 27-1 during removal, but it can be easily glued back together. I have a growing pile of waste foam. None of this will be discarded until I'm certain all the pieces are present and correct. The next sheet contained most of one side of the fuselage front, so it was opportune to stack them up and start to see some form, before progressing onto the next few sheets. The schematics only show 3 sheets, which had me confused for a moment until I realised that each sheet has a mirror image. Turning the mirror image over to match the schematic layout makes the process of labelling a lot easier. This mountain of scrap foam is what's left after 178 pieces are removed. At least I hope I have 178, because I don't fancy rooting through this lot to find one. With all 6 sheets now labelled and separated into their sections, it would be rude not to at least dry assemble most of the fuselage. Well, it's really exciting to see the model taking shape so quickly, albeit just dry stacked together. I'm really impressed with the precision and quality of these foam parts. It must have taken a lot of development to be able to cut so accurately with a hot wire. Thank you for watching, and I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you'd like to stay up to date with the RC Pilot's Log, please click the subscribe button. You can also find us on Facebook and Instagram at the RC Pilot's Log. Happy flying!